Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Mum's Life and today's show, Fat Friday. We're here again to track my weight loss journey and talk about all things low carb, high fat, or keto if you want to call it that. So today I did weigh in, I did. Still no measurements, I'm thinking I might do that in a couple of weeks though. And we'll see how much has changed in the time from when I stopped taking them a few weeks ago now to in a couple of weeks time when I go back to taking them. So we will go through my weight in just a little later, guys. First, I thought it might be really beneficial to talk about what we eat on a low carb, high fat diet. A lot of people seem to ask this question, especially if they're brand new to low carb, high fat. So low carb, high fat obviously stands for, well, lchf? That's what I write all the time, but it's low carb, high fat. So we eat very low amounts of carbohydrates, eat very large amounts of natural fat. Okay, let's underline and italic and bold the word natural because people seem to think when we talk about eating low carb, high fat that we actually eat tons of really bad food, which is so not the case. I eat some of the most amazing, best food that I could probably ever eat now as a human, and it's only helping me lose weight. So what I thought I'd do is I will share a link with you guys in the description for a site called Real Meal Revolution. So this is actually off a book as well. You can sign up to the site and I think they do meal plans and things through there and have tons of resources. But there is also a book out for adults and I'm pretty sure they're bringing one out for kids if they haven't already, about low carb, high fat, and it's called Real Meal Revolution. I bought mine from Big W within Australia. I don't know where. Probably Amazon, you'd be able to get it outside of Australia. So within this book is one of the best beginner guides I've ever come across, and I've gone through a few of them because I've fallen off the bandwagon a few times last year. These guys break it down into 3 colors: red, orange, green. Red, don't eat. Orange, kind of eat. Be moderative. You have to be aware of the carbs, that the rest of the food that you eat for the day if you eat off the orange list. Green list is all good. You can eat as much off that list as you wanted without any adverse effects, essentially. So I'm gonna run through just a few things off the list with you because then you guys can go through it yourself and check it out, because I will make sure that link is in the description. The green list, this is all the stuff you can eat. And I can pretty much tell you this without even looking at the damn list. Okay, so all your meats, eat as much of them as you want, essentially, well, moderation, because protein is about moderate. So we eat all different types of meat. We pretty much eat all different types of dairy. We stay away from milks as they do tend to be really high in carbs. Good go-tos are full cream, Greek yogurt, cream cheese, cream, cottage cheese, hard cheese, soft cheese. I eat all of those all the time. Well, besides cottage cheese because it looks like vomit, so. Natural fats, so your avocado, your rendered fat, animal oil, so duck fat, lard, whatever fat you want to use. Butter, cheese, firm, natural, full fat, aged cheese, not processed. Coconut oil, and duck fat, I thought that'd be rendered fat. Lard, ghee, macadamia oil, mayonnaise, full fat only, and make it yourself. Do not make it with seed oils, guys. Seed oils are toxic to the body. Okay, and olive oil. Olive oil is amazing. All our vegetables are ones that are essentially above ground besides butternut because it is on the orange list because it's slightly high in carbs. Pretty much, I think everything on the green list, if it's under, everything on the green list will be 5 carbs and under per 100 grams. I'm pretty sure that's how they broke these lists down. Because if we go to the orange list here, it's got certain quantities, so it will list everything on there, mainly fruits and nuts and little bits and pieces like that and some certain veggies. And it will say like 1.5 cups of apples, about 100 grams of, is about 100 grams apparently. Because this goes off the 100 gram mark, so this is where things get tricky. So your orange list I would be very sparing with. Once in a blue moon, treat yourself, special night, special occasion, whatever it may be. You're making a pavlova for the family and you know you want to put some banana slices or some kiwi fruit on there. That's fine. If you have 1 piece of banana and 1 piece of kiwi fruit, it will not throw you out of ketosis, so you'll be fine. If you eat the whole pavlova with about 10, well, yeah, that may work. But no, you are generally safe. I know plenty of low carb, high fatters or ketoers, and there are probably multiple out there in the community like me who have watched other people who are in ketosis or who know they're in ketosis actually have a really bad day eating wise, so either really high in carbs or alcohol or sugars or whatever it is, but they write it off as a cheat day. And the next day they still test in the keto range, so one bad day is not gonna kill you. But obviously multiple one bad days add up, guys, and that's when the effects get bad. So we then get given a red list, and this red list covers all the things you cannot eat, or you really shouldn't eat. There's a couple of things I do remember going through on here, and I'm like, look, if you're gonna eat keto my way, a really simple way, keeping it really easy, not complicated, then there are a couple of things on here that you can tweak, or you can actually buy versions of that are fine for low carb, high fat. So be aware of that when I read these, and I'll probably tell you which ones. So all your flours and your grains are no more. So wheat flour, corn flour, rye, barley, pea flour, rice flour, all gone. All forms of bread, grains, dried beans. I don't even know what dried beans are. Breaded or battered food. So unless you're willing to make your own bread and breadings, so a lot of people like to use pork cracklings, parmesan cheese mix, almond meal and parmesan mix, almond meal by itself, egg whites. There are so many different things you can use that you don't need bread. All your breakfast cereals are pretty much gone. Your granola, your muesli of any kind, they're all not, allowed on this diet. They're all legume based and grain based, and they will all give you inflammation, and that will all give you back pain. Well, no, it'll give me back pain. It may give you some sort of other pain or some sort of discomfort, who knows. If you don't find you have any downside effects, I would assume that there would be certain things you could eat. Like I know some ketoers who are, I would say, in maintaining stage, and they can sometimes eat a couple of legumes, like they'll eat some corn here and there, but it's not an everyday thing, it becomes a treat. So your cakes, obviously, your corn, your couscous, crackers, millet, I don't know what that is, breads and noodles, rice crackers, spelt, thickening agents, beer, cider, fizzy drinks. This also says light, zero, because of the sweetener in it, they don't like it, but I live a really simple life where I still want to enjoy myself, and this isn't having really much of an adverse effect, so I may continue with my Coke Zero and my sugar-free mothers until I deem the point of wanting to give them up. Naughty dairy. So these are not dairies we shouldn't really be having. Your cheese spreads, babes, they're all commercial, they're all yuck, they're full of preservatives and crap. It's not real. It's not real. People who tell me it's real are crazy. Coffee cream is commercial almond milk because they do tend to be really high in sugar, so make sure you check the back of those before you buy any. Because I have bought low carb, high fat. Well, so I say low carb, high fat, I mean low carb. I have bought low carb almond milk, which was really just low sugar almond milk, so I went with that. Ice cream, there are low carb ice creams out now, and there may very well be a low carb, high fat version out within Australia very soon from my knowledge. So that's exciting. Puddings, well, yeah, but we can make our own now, and I have mug cake, so I don't need pudding. Reduced fat cow's milk. Yes, we stay away from milk. It is full of sugar. No, thank you. I do not need any sugar in my diet. Rice milk and soy milk, because soy is a no-no on this way of eating. It's just another yucky thing for in your body. Same as all seed oils, guys, are out there, are toxic as hell. This says chocolate, which yes, I would agree with, besides above 70% cocoa chocolate, or unless you are buying essentially the Atkins bars. So chocolate made for diabetics or people with sweetener. Commercial sauces, I try and make a lot of my own. I otherwise just buy the lowest carb version I can until I either figure out how to make it myself, or I just deal with it, because it's not like we tend to have a lot of sauces. Hydrogenated or potentially hydrogenated, I don't know, oils. Oh, things like margarine and vegetable oils. Yeah, no bad, don't eat them. Sweeteners, so there's a lot there, like your honey, your fructose, your dried fruit, those types of natural sweeteners. No, we tend to stick to two different types. I think it's stevia, and one I can't pronounce, but I'm pretty sure it starts with an X. And I haven't bought any yet, so I don't know. Fruits, we pretty much stay away from all fruit besides berries, unless you're willing to be risky. Go on the orange list and count your carbs and try and make sure that you don't go over for the day if you are stuck to a really strict carb limit. For some people aren't, and that's cool. Just do you, and if it's working, then that's awesome. Meat, so we stay away from all unfermented soya, so vegan protein. We cannot eat this if we're eating this way. It is not good. It is high carb. It is super bad for you. Cured meats with excessive sugar. Now, I don't ever get to look at the packaging, so I'm not aware what is cured with excessive sugar. If someone would like to enlighten me below, and within Australian standards, by the way, then I would love some information, but I just haven't got around to looking into that myself. Vienna sausages or luncheon meat, well, I'm not a big fan of those. I might have a Frankfurt here or there, which I think is essentially the same as the Vienna sausage. I don't know. Someone correct me on that too. Starchy vegetables, beetroot, legumes, there they are. Parsnips, peanuts, peas and potatoes, no. So I don't really eat any of them and I don't really miss any of them. Maybe the beetroot on a burger, but that's because I'm Australian and that's what I'm used to. I don't know many other people who eat beetroot on a burger. But I can live without it because I like my bunless burgers. So look guys, there are so many different things we can eat. What do I eat myself on a day? In the morning, I'll probably either have a low-carb, high-fat hot chocolate, which is very similar to a bulletproof hot chocolate. You can also look back in some of my older videos. I think within the first 3, I actually make one for you guys. If I don't have a drink and I actually want to eat something, I generally just have a couple of eggs and a couple of pieces of bacon. If I'm starving, then it's bacon, eggs, and mushrooms and avocado and everything in the world. And that generally gets me through to about 2 p.m. if I'm just kind of had a small meal or the drink. And then I might snack on some Twiggy sticks, some just deli ham, some cheeses. I'm not really hungry, so I'll just have a little bit. Or if I want a little bit of something sweet instead, like something snackish, I will break off a piece of chocolate and eat that. Or I'll have some berries and I'll eat that. There are so many different things. I don't need to really eat a full meal. And then for dinner, well, I can pretty much have anything. My husband really struggles with this concept because when I ask him for ideas of what he would like to eat, he so often tells me, I don't know what's low carb, high fat. And I just go, honey, give me a bloody suggestion. Because if you turn around and go, you know what, I feel like sausages. I will go and buy some gluten-free sausages. I'll go and buy some cauliflower and broccoli and I'll put a damn keto cheese sauce on it and it will taste amazing. And there's dinner. You don't want sausages? That's fine. You feeling some pasta? Okay, now pasta's not generally low carb, high fat, but that's cool because I'm either going to go and make my pasta meat, buy my tin tomatoes, my lowest sugar sauce because I haven't got around to making a pasta sauce yet. I'll get there eventually. I'll go buy all of that. I'll either get zucchini to use my zoodler, make myself some zucchini pasta, or I'll go and buy butternut squash pumpkin and I'll roast. Okay, so we know how it looks like peanut and the bottom bit's got all the seeds in it. I cut the top off, cut it into slices so they're rounds, roast them like that, and then I serve my meat on top. It's amazing. Oh, yum. I can do it. You just need to give me suggestions. You want to do meatballs? That's cool, guys. Fry them in butter, stuff them with cheese, top them with cheese on top and sauce. Yum, good, go. So there's just so much you can do. Please do not feel like you are stuck eating something you are not. There will always be ways to tweak it to make it low carb, high fat friendly. If you have a meal you want to see tweaked into a low carb, high fat friendly meal, let me know. I'll see if I can do it. That might be one of my videos. So if you've got an idea, let me know and I'll see what I can do. Okay guys, let's check out my weigh-in. I've rambled enough about food. Don't forget though, the Real Meal Revolution will be in the description below, the link, so you can go and check them out. Go give them some love, go sign up if you feel like it. They do have a meal plan and I would trust their meal plan because I trust their cookbook. I love it. All right, so let's check my weigh-in.
What?
I did it, woo! All right guys, so I made it under 130, yes. Look at my fat. All right, so I am now 126.6 kilos, guys. I am so freaking proud of myself. That's a 3.6 kilo loss in a week. 3.6 kilos. Can I get a hell yes? No? Okay. So I'm super proud of myself. I've eaten as much fat as I can and I've snacked on fat bombs. If you guys don't remember, in one of my keto treats videos, I made jelly fat bombs and they are amazing. And I'm still, well, I've got a new batch now and I'm eating those and that's been really helpful. Having this has helped me cut out actual soft drink, which has been super helpful, and I'm not even drinking those that much. My water intake is up. I'm eating tons of cheese, tons of butter. Everything's amazing. I feel amazing. And I got in the mirror today and I was like, holy shit, I even look different and I love it. I love that I look smaller. I love that I feel smaller. I love that I'm starting to see the difference. So I'm thinking, because I'm now at 16 weeks, I think, which means I'm 4 months into this. So I might go another 2 months and I will do a 6-month comparison photo shoot. So you will have the photo from my first one before I even started, not even my highest weight, mind you, and my one from 6 months after doing low carb, high fat. Hopefully we can all see an amazing difference, and I am ever so happy to be me. Okay guys, don't forget, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe so you do not miss any more content, and as well in the description, like always, are the links to my Facebook page, Instagram, and Twitter. And I think I might even throw my Snapchat in there, because I have noticed, while yes, I do this once a week for you guys, I actually post a lot of low carb, high fat stuff throughout my Snapchat and my Instagram. So you can always go check those out. All right, until next Friday.